Hey, what's happening to you guys? Sonic here and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I want to talk to you guys about taunts. You know, the thing that people do to piss you off, whether it be troll spinning in Naruto, whether it be, sidestepping in a fighting game. Basically, if you play anything competitively, there's going to be taunts. And recently I read an article, which I'm actually trying to find right now as I'm talking to you guys about it, released by PvP Live, in which a tournament, a Killer Instinct tournament, is now issuing a taunting ban because someone performed a teabagging taunt on their opponent, which caused the other opponent to pretty much lose their cool and go on a massive tantrum or something like that. I didn't really watch the video, I just read the article, but from what I'm getting at, the person who was teabagged pretty much didn't take it very well. He didn't handle it very well, and it caused a huge debacle and stuff like that. So now they're thinking about banning taunts, and I have an issue with this because I know some people right now are saying this is a form of censorship, and I would say to some degree, yes, this is a sense of censorship because taunting has always been part of fighting games. It has always been part of competitive gameplay. Like, taunting is a way to give you a tactical advantage over your opponent. It's a way to get into your opponent's head and play mind games with them. Like, it's another form of fighting. Like, taunting is another form of fighting. And I feel like to ban taunting, like, it's a little bit extreme. It's a little bit extreme. Now, I read the article and I get the direction that they're going for. They want esports to be viewed in the same level of professionalism as something as NBA and as FIFA. And I feel like that's true. Like, I too want esports to be viewed as professionalism. That's not a word, but as professionally as, NBA and FIFA. I literally almost struggled to say that. But basically, so yeah, I want it to be taken seriously, but part of that comes from the players as well. Like, yes, we have certain scenarios where, football players or, NBA players will act out of line and will do something incredibly stupid, and that will reflect badly on the organization that's hosting this type of sports. But at the same time, taunting should not be removed. Like, if you look at anything competitively, there's always taunting. Like, from boxing to MMA, I mean, you even look at all of the fights that Muhammad Ali's ever been in. Like, he always taunts in the boxing ring, outside the boxing ring. Like, taunting is just a part of, it's a strategy. It's a strategy used to get into your opponent's head and to make them, get angry and obviously make mistakes. So pretty much what I'm saying is that for anyone who sees or calls themselves a competitive player, you are expected to technically be physically and mentally prepared for all types of tests, stress, or whatever the case may be. Like, you need to be prepared for all of that stuff when you enter into a competitive scene. And taunting is just one of them. Taunting is just one of those things people will do to take advantage of the situation. It's in everything. Any game that has any type of competitive leverage to them will have taunts. Like, I can think of every single game that has a taunt. Like, I mean, even the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links game has the taunt. Like, if you tap on the character, you have quotes that you can use to kind of piss off your opponent and try to get them to make mistakes, or even try to make them wary of your moves. Like, there's literally taunts everywhere. So the whole idea of banning it is stupid. It's stupid. It's just stupid, really. It really is. It's part of the game, it's part of the meta, it's something that you just have to overcome. Yes, no matter what you do, if you're not someone who's very level-headed, or calm, or cool, or collected, or whatever the case may be, taunts will get to you. And that's just your fault for not being mentally prepared. That's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, I can't see any logical reason as to why you want to ban it. Like I said before, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to avoid people causing tantrums, acting like man-childs and breaking shit and giving esports a bad name. But at the same time, I feel like if you're someone who's like that, you shouldn't be there in the first place. You should not be there in the first place. At all. Like, no. I feel like, why even punish the other players who want to taunt? That's just stupid. Like, if someone throws the tantrum, ban them. That's what FIFA does. Like, if any of the players act stupid or do anything that goes against any type of conduct. They get banned, they get suspension, they just don't exist for a short period of time. So I feel like that's the type of punishment that they should be giving to the players who act out of line, instead of taking away something that has been part of the meta for ages. That's what I have a problem with. They're not punishing the people who are acting out of line. Instead, they're trying to punish the system, which doesn't make sense. So that's just how I feel of it. I feel like they shouldn't ban taunting at all. If you get yourself in a situation where you get teabagged by your opponent, instead of freaking the fuck out, yeah, you're gonna get pissed off, but try to calm yourself back down or use the anger that you feel right now and use it to your advantage. That's what I always do. Whenever someone troll spins me, whether it be Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, I can't say Taken, Street Fighters, anything like that. If someone does something that pisses me off, I use the anger to my advantage. It actually helps me focus a lot more. So that's just my opinion on this. Like, hopefully I don't want this to go through, because if they ban something like teabagging, I guarantee you they're gonna start banning taunts that are actually programmed in the game. Like these developers, they don't put taunts there just for the sake of, oh, let's just put taunts there. They know that taunts has a psychological warfare ability. I can't believe I just said that, but it's the best way for me to describe it. They know the powers of taunts, and they know that if you taunt at the right timing, you can really affect your opponent. And I've seen it several times. Like, bro, it actually works. So the reason why I'm actually talking about this is simply because if Killer Instinct goes ahead and actually enforces this ban, who's to say the Taken community, or the Street Fighters community, or the Smash community, or any fighting community aren't gonna follow suit? Before you know it, you have this freaking watered down, censored fighting community. Like, bro, come on, no, it can't happen. I don't understand why people are actually for this banning. It doesn't make sense. Like, even when you play football with your friends and you score a goal, you will want to taunt. It just happens. When you're running around the field, waving your arms around and going, hey, I scored, that is a form of taunting, because you're bragging about something that you just did. Like, I don't know, like, it's crazy. This article kind of annoyed me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Taunting is a thing, it happens, it's part of the game, it's another way to throw off your opponent's tactic. They actually could work really, really well for you. Let's say, for example, you're getting your ass beat, you are just being destroyed, and you taunt, even though you know that you are losing, and you still taunt. That could actually throw the person off, and they could lose their focus on what they're doing and give you the advantage to make that comeback. It happens. So yeah, I don't understand why they're even considering this. Actually, I know. Like, see, I know why they're doing this. They want eSports to look professional. Why is it I struggle to say that word? Professionally. They want it to look professional. So, like I said before, they should punish the people who are going out of their line to act crazy, instead of punishing the system. Don't punish the system. Punish the players who can't control themselves, who can't. There's like, most of the people who go to these events, the fighters, they are at the very least, I would say, 17 and above. So you're pretty grown up now at this point. You should be able to control yourself and act in a more matured level. Like, you shouldn't be going around acting like a fucking child, throwing the table over, picking up the chair, or yelling or walking off. You shouldn't be doing any of that stuff. You're supposed to act professionally. I mean, I feel like the people who do this stuff are probably people who've never really been out in society. They don't know how to, assimilate themselves with society. So I don't know. It's stupid. I don't even know why this is even a discussion, to be honest, really. When I read this, I can't even believe this. Wow. Like, this is no. It's so stupid. I mean, like, if you're able to taunt in a competitive level, it just says that you're really good at the game, to be honest with you, because I would not even dare to try to taunt in the middle of a fight. I wouldn't even try. No way, no how. I would stay focused. I would keep my fingers still until the time comes for me to come back and fight the opponent if he responds, or if she responds, or whatever the case may be. Like, for me to taunt, I'd have to know that I'm winning, like, 5-0 or something like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this whole thing. It's a pretty hot debate. Basically, that's the best way I can describe it. So I want to see what you guys think, because I'm quite involved when it comes to esports and fighting games, stuff like that. So I want to give you guys my 2 cents on it and see what you guys think. I find it ridiculous that people are actually considering banning taunts, something that's always been part of humanity, to be honest. Really, I mean, if you look at wars, like when people bring those huge trumpets and drums and stuff like that, that is another way of taunting your opponent. You learn them know that you're about to kill their asses and they better back up. Like, come on. Warriors always do this. Like, when you spread your arms apart and your sword up in the air, you are taunting. We've done this since freaking the beginning of time. That's just something we do. We taunt. Like, if you're fighting in a war, like, or why did I say war? If you're fighting, let's say, in a sword fight, you're gonna take every advantage you're gonna get, because if you don't, you're gonna die. I don't know, I just put that out there. It's a bad analogy, but you know, you get the idea. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm Stream by Sonic. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.